Wait, okay. Yeah, they do have everybody. They do have everybody. Can I change these? Yeah, okay. Let's change that. Alright. He's just gonna be up there. He's in his own category. No, we're gonna change these into like, I don't know, step on me or something. I would this I would I don't know. I would give them flowers. This one is they're I might turn my head for them on the street. And this one, no, we need to add like a new one. Can we add a new one? Or no, we'll just leave them on. No, they're either a child or nah. Okay, there we go. Hey, Pineapple Pizza, you're here. Yes. No, there can be more than one pain, but you will be the only Pineapple Pizza. Hi, Jado. Yeah, today's it was kind of scheduled, I guess you can say. I mean, I just got it wrong because I thought that the update was tomorrow. And then like I looked at the announcement last night and I was like, oh no, it's 13 hours from now. So here I am. Yeah, I stream tomorrow too. I'm not complaining, but I'm a bit surprised. I'm a bit surprised too. All right, let's find Zhongli and stick him up there first. He'll be the only one up there. All right. I don't know. Okay, so like I'm going mostly by like very shallow. Like we're not gonna talk much about their play style. This is gonna be like a really shallow tier list based completely on looks and like how much they I don't know, attract my desire to simp. Not abilities. Like this is a tier list based on how hard I simp for them. It's completely unnutritional in any way. Alright, I saw the drip marking for Hazo. So I gotta say it was unexpected. Like I expected him as an animal character to have like more green and blue on him. But like I like what I see though. I like what I see. And then like we have Maple Boy. Like we have Kazuha and he's like he does not look like an animal person. Except he does have like maple leaves on him. But I still like what I see. So I'm gonna put him, I'll give him flowers. Like he doesn't make me want to like simp really hard for him. So like he gets flowers. Is that yesterday? Yeah, you did get kidnapped. They returned you back to your home at like 2 a.m. I think it was. Yeah. And you shared that on the Discord. I was like, I'm back, I'm alive. Yeah, we're happy to know you're safe though. All right, Yelan. You know, like the thing is, I'm kind of on the fence about her design. Like I like her outfit, I like her hair color, and I like her whole personality and like first impressions, I like her splash art. I really do like it. But when I think about like maybe like, okay, so this will be mostly based on splash art, but like what I imagine or if they're already in the game, like their in-game models, like it does play a part. So like Yelan, I do like her. Like there's a lot of like, even if she looks like she got her hair cut at the same place that Shincho got it cut at, she has a lot of like, she's got like a whole mountain of redeeming factors. So like I put her up here. Like there's more to like a person's like charisma than like, you know, it's still very shallow. Because like we're going for like, she's not even in the game, so I can't judge her anything other than like really shallow things. But like, you know, from the PV and everything, I do rank her very highly up. Alright. So I hate to admit this, but like her color scheme really gets me, like not in the good way. But like I love her. Like if I could recolor her, I think I would love her a lot more. Like the eggplant color scheme, and I don't like eggplants. Like that's a vegetable like I don't like, you know. I'm sorry if I offended any eggplant lovers out there. Like I don't like that vegetable. I tried to like it. I think I only like one dish that my brother-in-law made for us. Like, but it was so tedious, but like I think it was worth it. Like the eggplant, like we cut it into like slices and like dried it like in the sun so that it would like become dried, and then we like stir fried it with peppers, peppercorns, like just make it like very, very nice and aromatic. Like we did like Sichuan style, and then like that was the first time I enjoyed eggplants. I didn't think it was possible. Okay, we'll stop talking about eggplants. This is Genshin. We're talking about Genshin here. But like that's just yeah, I don't like eggplants, so. But I do like her design. But like she doesn't have as many redeeming factors as like Yelan does to make me like put her up there despite the eggplant color scheme. Yeah, the eggplant color scheme. Like she'll turn my head, like she has just enough to turn my head. But like I will probably turn my head back and like face forward like almost immediately. What? Squish my head with a watermelon? Alright, yay. Alright, she's going up there. No doubt about it. I'm a fan of her little fox form, as well as, hey, X-Doxix. Sorry, I probably like slaughtered your name. Tell me how to pronounce it. How's it going? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Welcome in. Is that too horny? You know, horny goes with simping, okay? You cannot separate it. You cannot. You can try to like mask it, but there's just no way, okay? Sound like a normal reaction to me? Yeah, it's a normal reaction, you know. I'm a girl, I get turned on by her too. And I'm like, you know, I think I've said it before, like on stream, like for the guys, the male characters, Zhongli is on the top, and then like yeah, let's just put her up there. Where is Eula? Where is she? Eh? Oh, she's here. Okay. Yeah, she's up here too. Oh wait, I didn't even talk about why I put Ye up there. Cause she has pink hair. Why else? And she's a fox. Like, you know when I talk about redeeming factors? Like she doesn't need any. She's got bonuses. You know, like she can only go up. Like, I don't think I don't think I can even like point out a single flaw. Like, she's perfect. Like, yay. Like, she's got the best hair color. She's got the best personality. She's okay. She doesn't have the best kit, but we're not talking about kit here. We're not talking about like play style. Like, just like we're just gonna be like very shallow. She doesn't need redeeming factors. Like, if we're going like 1 to 5 stars, she'd be like 6 stars. And I do like, I have like some of her artwork, fan art saved on my phone, so this is legit. I do simp for her. It's not would I simp for her, it's I already do. Oh, bien. I'm doing very bien too. What did you say, Pineapple Pizza? It turned your rainy starts with an H with four asterisks behind it. I don't know what that word is. Is arc? Ayo? I'm lost. I suddenly don't know how to read. Yeah, she is. She is a masochist dream girl. Yay Miko is she's a good sadistic partner, especially if you like to get roasted, like on a daily basis, you know? Alright, Ayato, okay. Alright, he's up here. Like, I might not have him, and I consciously skipped him, but like, I can explain, okay? It's because, I have characters that I need on my account because I will basically die without them. So, but if he's coming back and I do have enough primo gems, I will get him. He will be mine. He's good looking. There's no more that needs to be said. Hey, Skull Gamer, welcome in. How's it going? This is a rank the Genshin characters based on how much I simp for them. We're just starting out with this one for to warm up. Then we'll go for like the questionable ones. If I can find any. Like, if you found some really questionable ones, like, send them to me, and if they're appropriate to stream, I will do them. If a certain princess and a kiddo arsonist don't end up on top, I'll rage quit. Okay, let me see if I can figure out who those two characters are. A princess and a kiddo arsonist. Oh, we're not talking about Clee, right? Can I simp for her? I guess I can. Like, we don't need a simp for her, like, you know, sexually. we can simp for her, like, out of she is so cute, I must have her on all my devices, wallpapers, that kind of simping. I don't know, like, I do have like child or nah, but like, if you put it that way, then it's still appropriate, right? I don't need to feel guilty about that. All right, let's get to it. Can you send the link for the tier list? Yeah, I can. Let me hold on. This is yeah. Let me send it over. See? Alright, there we go. Oh, it's easy. It's just but like, it was just like generic SS, S tier A, B, C. Those markers on the left side. Like, I just typed these in. Now, I would put it on our Discord, so if y'all want to like do it, you can do it. it makes very interesting, entertaining, like a pastime. Here's the tier list. All right, let's continue. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in, Taigakami. Wait, I spelled that wrong. I mean, I pronounced that wrong. Taigakami. Taigakami. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have a hard time saying that, but I will try my best. Hello, hello. You won't know who I am unless I watch Kuroko no Basket before. Oh, I definitely haven't watched that before. Is that an anime? Is it a good one? Let's put Lisa at the top? Why? This is my tier list. I put her wherever I want. Because it would be lying if I put her somewhere I don't actually, like, I won't actually put her. You can disagree with me. You can do this yourself. But like I really like Lisa. I like all of the Genshin characters actually. And like I really appreciate her inside the game. But like we're gonna be very shallow here, and then being shallow means I have to be honest, like with my shallow desires of like how much I want to simp for them. For the question of the day, once a wise man told me, never pull for a 4-star because they are not guaranteed. That is true. That is true. The only time I had like a really strong like pull, like a urge to like pull for a 4-star was Diona. Like I was really thinking about pulling for her in like Ye's banner, but like I fought that urge, and then I got her in the standard banner instead, which was really lucky, honestly. I've been waiting for her for like an entire year. It was a bit of a miracle too. I think I have that clip. Yeah, I have that. I think I have that clip. But it was kind of uncanny how she came. Of course, I don't mean it that way. Y'all be surprised. There's some dark places on the internet. Like, I'm not encouraging anyone to go like explore in that dark, festering corner. Do not go there. It is cursed. We only want to see Clee like one way. Yeah, okay. Do I like Aloy? I think she is very cute in Genshin, but like I prefer her original design in her own game. Like I don't know, she seems kind of out of place here. But I don't know what it is. I mean, like they did like localize her design very well, but like she just, it's kind of like the other characters I might rank in the same category as her on this tier list. They don't turn my head very long. Like they don't drive that urge to simp. But like I enjoy her character. I take her on exploring sometimes when I want to get those pigeons. Or like when I want to catch those like little creatures with the net. Then she's my best friend. Tried to pull Sayu C1, got Yoimiya first. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's like, you know, like getting 5 stars is happy, but like not when you actually just want the 4-star and you don't actually want the 5-star, and then you just wasted your guaranteed or something like that. That's yeah, that can be tough. Might pull for Cookie only for her. Oh no. Yeah, you might want to like think really hard. Like, what if the 5-star actually comes? Would you be able to like deal with that? then if you're okay, if you're like, I don't mind getting the 5-star, then go for it. Like it's really like if you know what you're getting into and like you calculate the risks and you're okay with it. Like it's no regrets. Hi Melik, welcome back. How's it going? Hey, hello, Ross. Wait, Ross as Wag6. Tell me how to pronounce your username. I'm afraid that I slaughtered it. Yeah, I'm doing well. I got kicked off of Genshin, so I just started out with these. I'm pretty sure everybody is like going through the same thing right now. We're all here to huddle and like share the misery. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're having a blast. Yeah, I know. There's so many new people. I guess this is just waiting for the patch. we all can hang out and like have fun, like have fun that's like related to Genshin while we wait for it. I have a question. When will 2.7 maintenance end? You know, last time maintenance ended while I was having dinner. So like, if things go smoothly, my guess would be like maybe 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. like Pacific Standard Time. But like, don't take my words for it. Like each patch gets like consecutively bigger, like depending on how much content they're actually putting in. But like, hey, they're giving us like primo gems for every hour it gets, like it's in maintenance. So like, I don't care. I know, like, you know, that's coming off like very forgiving, but that's just how I am. It's like, you know, like the delay. I was like, the moment I realized they were giving 400 primo gems for every week, I'll like take as long as you need. But like, that's very unfair for people that are actually like, you know, they're actually waiting for the next patch. Yeah, it's yeah, everybody is different. And like, you know, my will forgive for primo gems, like my that kind of mentality is not actually the best thing for the game. At least 3 hours. Yeah, that would be realistic. Like at least 3 hours. Just Rasta. Okay, got it. It's already 1 a.m. for me, and I kind of want to wait for Yelan. Oh no. Yeah, it's getting late over there. Like 3 hours or 4 hours from now, it's gonna be like 5 a.m. and then you would have like pulled an all-nighter. Like, unless like, do you work tomorrow? Do you go to school tomorrow? Like, I guess that's all it really depends on. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we have to be getting enough sleep for like when we have to be productive tomorrow. Gotta share it in the lounge. Nice. Yeah, go and take this yourself too. We want to know like who you put up there. Miss Splitter, it's gone. Okay, it's gone. Pineapple pizza. It's gone.
The crowd goes wild.
Luna PGT, how's it going? Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Hi newcomers. Just a little bit about me. My name is Rainy, and I play Genshin, even though my name is Rainy Plays Games. This is basically the only game I play. But like, hey, welcome in. I hope you find yourselves like this comfy little space, and we can wait for Genshin together. I hope to make it a little easier, even though I'll probably like run away to like have dinner sometime later, but I'm here for now. And welcome everybody. Yeah, raid. Wait, let me do a shout out. Alright, give me 1 second. Shout out. Luna Peach Tea. There we go. Check out this awesome streamer that that just rated us. By the way, how'd your stream go? I know like Genshin is like I know Genshin just kicked us all out. So were you actually doing stuff on Genshin before that happened, or what's going on? Tell me about it. Oh, hi everybody! Welcome in everybody. I wish there was a cliff for me to dive off of. That's what we usually do for like cliff for new followers. We do cliff dives. I drop whatever I'm doing if I remember to, and I dive off like the nearest cliff, or like I find like a specific cliff and I toss characters off the edge. So like we can't do that right now because Genshin is yeah, it's not here. Hey, welcome in. We'll do like a spiritual cliff dive. Welcome in everybody. Yeah, go to sleep, Rostawag. Yalan will be waiting for you when you wake up. How about that? I hope you the best of luck if you're gonna like go for her the moment you wake up. I hope she comes early. I hope you can save a lot of your primo gems. And if anybody who is like has their only their 50/50 saved up for her, like your soft pity, I hope you win that 50/50. Yeah, well, welcome in, Luna Peachy, by the way. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. And also you too. Welcome in, Nimbus there. How's it going? Yes, another VTuber. How's it going? It went okay, half an hour, and it kicked me out. And so I had to go just to chilling out stream. Yeah, I've been made fun of a lot by like my fellow streamers, like and like my good friend Ayu, and like my viewers say like I'm really just a chatting streamer, because I would stand in one place, or like I'd be on the map for like 15 seconds ranting about something that has nothing to do with Genshin. So like I'm basically a just chatting streamer, like masquerading as a Genshin streamer. But like it's much easier. Like it's like, you know, we do enjoy Genshin though. Yeah, that's a lot of cliff dives. Yeah, first thing in the morning. Yeah, I mean, if it does take a long time, and then like over there, and if you're in a time zone where like the Genshin maintenance goes on like while you're supposed to be sleeping, then you will have to be waiting for like the next day. No other dog, welcome in. How's it going? Armpit lady. How to put it? Like I really want Homa. I gotta skip everything. I really want Homa. It's a mission. I have to stay focused. But like armpit lady, like Yelan, I like her character. You see, like on my tier list, she's up here. She's like A game, but I have to skip her. Like I skipped like everybody on A tier. That's how much I love Zhongli. I guess that speaks for itself. Yeah, I just noticed everybody, all four of these peeps are skip because of this one dude up there. I have to make compromises. I have to follow my heart.
Whoop, now you've got my attention.
Hey, thanks for the cheer. Thanks for the cheer, Pineapple Pizza. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, Luna Peachy T. I'm sure you're a very sweet person yourself. Yeah, Genshin is very big on mobile. I have a lot of friends that play it on their phones. Like I tried to download it on my phone. It's probably a good thing I failed. It was too big.
I love you.
Aww, that's a cute blurb. She has moving hands. Flapping her hands. Wait, what are we talking about? Who are we talking about? Oh, cat ears. Yeah, those are cat ears. I also have that. I just keep talking. Yeah, like once you get into like a certain subject that like you have like the drive to talk about, I can like go like a million miles an hour, and like I would lose track of how long I have actually just stood there and just ranted. It's rambling. I'm guilty of that. That's why the people, the peeps who like co-op with me have to be like the most patient and understanding people ever. Because like I would literally drag a 15-minute like domain run into like a 2-hour thing. I feel bad like once I like wake up and then I realize everybody is just waiting there by the key. Like I have those moments. It's like, oh my gosh, I've been standing here for 10 minutes. Everybody who wants Yelan just wants Shinobu. Hey, I bet a lot of people are going for Cookie. I want to get her too. I will be lurking to support. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Luna Peach Tea. Thank you so much, and thank you once again for the raid. Oh, me? I play on the NA server. That's where my main account is. It's I'm AR56 on there, I think. AR56, yeah. And then I also have like an alt on the EU server, but that one's like snail pace progression. Like I'm not even done with the Mondstadt Archon quest on there. It's 25, I think. AR25. Don't worry, Rainy. I waited 10 years for a Nintendo DS. I can't wait 10 minutes for a domain run. Aw. Yeah, I think like, you know, Genshin kind of like with those reruns, it kind of like trains our patience. We be waiting for like an entire year for a rerun. The same way. Oh, okay. So you're like you're an EU person. Wait, is it very late over there though? All right, Mr. Ayato and Eula. Oh, okay, yeah, and like Eula, the reason why she's up here is because she's blue from head to toe. And like, well, she's really hot, okay? Enough said. And then, yeah, if you see the pattern, Ayato's also blue from head to toe. And he's got the drip, you know? Like, he's like a blue-haired, like, You know, he's got like a different personality from Zhongli, but like they have like their drift is like it's like shoulder to shoulder, except like Zhongli's got like the Archon thing going on for him, and like you know the backstory, like you know Zhongli for me is larger than life. I almost feel like you know he's beyond romantic simping. Like he's if we were in a relationship, he would be too good for me. But then like of course like if Ayu were here, she slapped me over the head and like you know nonsense. It's 1 a.m. here. Okay, yeah, 1 a.m. Like you know like everybody has their go to sleep time. For me, 1 a.m. is like early. I'm a night owl. I'm very guilty of sleeping very late. And it's not good for your body. Your biological clock is really messed up that way. I'm not like encouraging that at all. It's just I need to work on myself. Don't do my girl Shinobu like that. You know, like I feel sorry that I have to put anybody down in these last 3 tiers. Everybody should be up here. But like that's the thing with there's so many Genshin characters that like I can't put everybody in the same category. And like it's true. I'm being very honest with my feelings. She would turn my head, but like the color scheme with like my hatred for eggplants, the vegetable, it bleeds into her design. Like she looks like I like if she were black and white, or if I could just like recolor her, she would be up here or up here. I'd be totally honest here. It's really just a color, and like you know I'm pretty sure if Ayu were here, she would agree with that because she has her own issues with like the color orange, and that's why she hates Xiangli. Like it's not that she's a bad character, it's not that like her design wise, like her outfit is not cute, it's just the colors. And like colors are very they influence you. I mean think about it, like think of all of the logos you've ever seen in your life, like the reds, the yellows, the blues, they do things to you. That's why they pick certain colors for logos. It's in like color theory and everything. It's like it's a mood. Alright, next one. Yunjin. Okay, Yunjin is a special one for me. She's a special one for me because like her whole design, it's got cultural significance to me because I'm Chinese American. So like she's gonna be like I would totally give her flowers. She's very cute. Okay, Shenhe, she's up here. Like the moment I saw her trailer, I was in love. Like if there was like a tier list, wait, I might hunt down like an eyes tier list. She has the prettiest eyes ever. Like in this game, if I could rank the eyes, she would be at the top. Like her eyes are so pretty. Oh yeah, and also Eula has really pretty eyes too. They're like dual color. Like not one color, one eye. It's like there's 2 colors in her eyes. But like Shenhe, she has opals for eyes. Like she's got like it's rainbow, but it's like pastel, and it's like it's really beautiful. It's nice. I like her eyes. And then like I have a thing for white hair. I don't know why. Like white haired characters, they get me. And like I like the big chunky braid. I like the big chunky braid. I like it a lot. Eggplant, yeah, eggplant. That's Shinobu Cookie. That's not Cookie's fault, it's my fault. Yeah, the thing is like you don't find somebody attractive is not their problem, it's your problem. And if you think about it, like the more things you find pleasant, the more things you can enjoy. It's actually on you, and like it's what's stopping you from enjoying life to its to its maximum, because you put yourself in a box. It's like I can't enjoy the color, the eggplant scheme, so I can't enjoy Cookie. It's kind of a loss. It's a pity. Kind of sad, honestly. It's like if you don't appreciate spicy food, you've closed yourself to an entire segment of like cuisine. It's actually sad. Same goes for like beauty standards. Just because you don't like the eggplant color scheme doesn't mean like Cookie's bad. It just means that's just your taste.
Exactly a lover upstairs dying queen. There was a cat that really was gone.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Yunjin got like some strange mixed reactions when she first came out because of like her opera thing. I tell you, it takes quite the stomach to stomach that kind of singing if you're not familiar with it. So I get it if on first impression you don't like it, and it's okay if you listen to a few more and you still don't like it. It's a preference. It really is. But like I can understand that. And if you can acknowledge it's not the singer's fault and it's not that style of singing, that's the issue. It's your if you can acknowledge that it's just your preferences, then it's actually very liberating. Like you don't have to find fault with everything you don't like. And like you would actually try your best to appreciate it, because that just means another door has been opened and you can appreciate a whole bunch of other stuff, and it makes the world a better place, like a more beautiful place. That like the more things you can appreciate, the better it becomes. Shenhe's thighs. Yeah, they are beautiful thighs. Hey, Buck Sunny, welcome in. Sorry, I mean it's probably been a while, like before I got to your chat message. I've been scrolling down, but I keep on rambling, so it's taking me a while. My grandma was half Chinese, but I never had the chance to fully dive into that side of the family yet. Hey, it's a whole new world in there. I encourage you to do that. You might not like everything in there, but like it will be eye-opening. Hi, Blue Blue, welcome, hello. How's it going? All right, Cujo Sarah. Let's see. I think she'll be another one of these. Like, she's not wow enough for me to put her up here. Like, this tier list only really just has like 4 ranks, because Zhongli's just up there. He's gonna be alone. So like, there's only 4 tiers, and she's gonna be up here because I really like her Tengu wings. I like them. I think it's a good thing they added them in as like the idol animation, because I have her in my I don't use her in my main account. I use her a lot in my alt in the EU, and like I enjoy her idol animations a lot. But she's, other than that, I wouldn't say her design is bad at all. It's just it doesn't have enough hooks to like pull me in and to like get me simping. That's what this tier list is about. It's not like ranking them. It's ranking my, like how I would simp them. Wait, does my VTuber move on her own? No, I'm getting tracked by my camera. Except I don't have hand tracking, so if I wave, it's a keyboard shortcut thing. But she's tracking like my puppet is watching me. That's why I am the rainy shogun. Yeah, like it's tracking my mouth. So like if I'm talking, then she'll open her mouth. I think that's all it is. And then like if I move my head, like if I do this, then she'll do this too. Yeah, it's all automatic as long as you set it up right. Like there's tons of like, I think there's like a handful of software you can use to like hook it up. I'm back for some reason. I got disconnected. Oh no. The waving, it's a keyboard shortcut that you can set up with the program you're using. Like, are you getting into streaming? I know like most VTubers, like I've heard of like VC Face. I personally use 3teen. So like it depends on what software you're using. There are like a lot of like stuff that you can have like available with that. Hola, welcome number one. Hello. How's your Monday going? I got it wrong, you know. I thought yeah, I really thought that the maintenance was gonna be tomorrow, but it's today. So here I am. And I've been streaming for years, but VC Face doesn't have this function. Oh, really? I thought VC Face was like an even better, like I guess that's subjective, what you think is like the better program. Hi, Vafarian. Vafarian? Is that how you pronounce it? Am I pronouncing it wrong? Welcome in. How's it going? Hey, Monkey. Welcome. Welcome in. Yeah, I guess they don't have this available with VC Face then. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, I did think like VC Face was like the better program, even though I use 3teen. Like to me, I've been using 3teen for a while because it's really comfortable, and that's what I'm used to. I haven't really gotten a reason to like switch over yet. So like, but it does leave certain things to be desired. Yeah, everybody suddenly got 5 hours to kill. Hey, I'm here to make it a little easier. I can help you kill off like maybe 2 or 3 of them. Yeah. I got my pre-installation done like last night. Oh, okay, let me try that. Vafarian. Is that right? Vafarian. Got it. That helps a lot. Thank you. I do have a VTuber, but I don't really use it. I'm in the process of redesigning my VTuber. Hey, that's always fun. Like tweaking your VTuber. I don't think I'll ever really retweak this one unless I want to like put on another shirt or something. Aw, do you bully me lovingly though? If it's lovingly, then it's okay. If it's mean, then get out. And now my quest, I to get to Inazuma. Hey, it's good to have goals. I hope you get there soon. I'm rooting for you, Monkey. Yeah, so many people today, so many newcomers. Welcome everyone. Genshin time? I don't think there is one. We have to guess. We have to guess how long the maintenance will be. It has it set up. Wait, are you talking about like a Twitch thing? I don't have anything set up like that. Yeah, I'm very confused myself too. Is there? Ooh, sorry Sorry, I burped. But there's a Genshin timer. Yeah, I never heard about something like that. Some streamers have that, but I don't know how they do it. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, Blue Blue. You can share that with us in our Discord, like artwork section. Like I mean, like VTubers do count as artwork if you spend like hours on it. I want to see it. Yeah, and like make sure if you made your Twitch handle. I mean, you are Blue Boo, so that's probably what you're gonna be streaming with. But make sure to link that on your introduction so that we can all like check you out. What is this tier list, by the way? It's a tier list on like how much I simp these characters. Like, we're not talking about like pulling for them or like their kits, how useful they are in like team comps or anything. We're just going like really shallow with this tier list, and like maybe like how much fan art I have of them on my phone. Rating by their height. Yeah, you just noticed another common thing about these few. Maybe I'm just into like taller characters. maybe that's like that. You know, it's also like it's also a weird coincidence. I don't have any of these characters, so you know, it might be like the hard to get factor, or like the fact that a coincidence is I skipped every single one of these because of this dude up there. Yeah, it's not a very useful tier. It's a very unnutritional tier, unless knowing who I simp for is very meaningful in some way. The chapter 1v 1v. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's a couple like bigger story quests that like you probably should get through. Like, come to think of it, I really should get like Raiden's second story quest out of the way. But like I'm lazy. Yeah, we still got quite the time to kill. Yeah. We haven't really gotten that far in the tier list. Alright, Liu Min. You know, like I kind of like, if I were to just rank the twins, I would think the Aether has the better design, but like there's nothing like it's not like Cookie, whereas like there's something like the eggplant color scheme that really like rubs me the wrong way. Like, it's not her fault, it's not Cookie's fault either, it just rubs me the wrong way. But like Liu Min, there's nothing like that. But like I don't know, it's like I love rice, but I don't love it. You know what I mean? She's like rice. Like it's wholesome, it's good. I don't hate it in any way whatsoever, but it's not something that I think about, like, you know, on like a from time to time. Like, I wouldn't like think of, like, I would probably think about like hot and sour soup, like I would crave it from time to time, or like, you know, chicken nuggets or something. Like, I would, like, you wouldn't crave for rice, you know, but like there's nothing wrong with it. There's, you know, it's good. So I think I would put her I don't know, like nah doesn't mean it's bad, because I honestly, there's no badly designed characters in Genshin. And I'll put her in here because, like, to me, she's a child. Maybe that's how I would put it. Like, just meh, as in not a bad design, but just not enough to like drive my simping urges. You get what I mean? Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. She's like my rice, you know? Hey, Ari Akari, welcome in. Who am I going to roll for? I'm going to roll for a character called Homa. Yeah, basically Homa is a character for me. First you call cookie and eggplant, now you're calling lumine rice. Yeah, I'm like, my brain is like very food driven. Like all of my parallels are food. That's how I see the world. Everything is just like a big bowl. Alright, I just went off to like open my fan. So if there was like some weird noises going on in the background. A spirit weapon. It's like the missing part of Zhongli. Is this a rainy hating on characters? No, it's not. I love all of Genshin characters. They're all really nice. We're just being very shallow here. Very, very shallow.
Nope.
No.
No. Nope.
No.
Yes.
Yes. No.
Wait, Genshin characters as food tier list? Hey, there should be one. In that case, Bennett would rank very high. Yeah, we should find one, like Genshin characters as food. Yeah, I bet you that would make a really fun tier list. Cause that wouldn't be shallow at all. We have to consider like usability and like kits and everything. Use Homa's beef skewer. Hey, that might be it. I think you got a point. You got a point, number one. Yeah, you all are free to object. This is my personal tier list. It's okay to disagree with me. You can even box me if you don't agree.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Alright, Ito. Okay, Ito. Mr. Ito. I don't know. He's not really my type. Like, like you can't really separate simping from like, that. Like, so like if he's not your type, then he's just not your type. And like he could be like everybody else's type and he's just not your type, then he's just not your type. But he's very charming in his own way. Like I would love him as a friend. I really would. I would appreciate him. Hearsay. I know, like, yeah, he's going down here. He's precious. But like not in the way where I would want to like toss him on my bed or anything. Objection, your Oreo Hershey. That's cute. Yeah, yeah, that's very cute. Very cute. Narbral Gamma. Welcome in. Yeah, Ito is a giant kid. He's really cute. Like he's hulky and everything, but like he's got like a kid inside of him. And it's really charming. Like he's almost too precious for this world. Like he needs to be protected so people don't hurt him. Okay, Goro. I didn't know much about Goro until like the Violet Court, like the festival. Because I didn't do his hangout and I don't have him, so I don't see him a lot. Like I can't see his I can't read his I can't listen to his voice lines. I can't read his his description. Like I basically know nothing about this character. I like his design because I like dogos. But like I because of the Iridori festival and like the dynamic he has with Kokomi and Yae, I think he's a very wholesome character. I like him a lot. Like simping, you know, it takes a lot more to simp for somebody, for a character. It takes more to simp for a character than just liking them. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if I'm making sense even, but like he's down here. Or no, like turn my head. No, he doesn't exactly turn my head, like not enough to like make me simp, but I like him, but that's it. He'd be friend zoned. Yeah, he is cute. He's Mr. Dogo. He's sweet. No, okay, so this one should be like, I don't simp for them, but I would protect them with my life. I think that would be a more accurate title for this rank. I will not simp for them, but I will protect them. Alright, Aloy. Okay, Aloy. I know her from Horizon Zero Dawn, and I do like her character. She's a very empowering and inspiring character. But like, I think it goes with a lot of the stuff that's going down here, where I really appreciate their character. There's nothing rubbing me the wrong way. And like, but like, they didn't really do anything to her character, at least inside Genshin, to like urge me to simp. Because this is a simping tier list in the end of the day. They could be the most awesome character in Genshin, but like, if I don't simp for them, they're gonna be down here. So that's where she goes. I don't know, this is kind of a weird one. You know? Okay, so this is gonna be like a weird thing too. Cause like, Kokomi has pink hair. Pink hair gets me. Like, Ye's up here because of her pink hair, but Ye's got so much going for her that like, and she's like hot, okay? But like, I don't know, I feel like it's inappropriate to like look at Kokomi that way. She's so pure and innocent and beautiful. But she's pretty enough where like I don't mind simping for her. Like I probably have like 1 or 2 fan art of her in my phone. Cause like, you know, she is a very, very good looking character. She was designed very well. I do like her. But like, she would turn my head, but she wouldn't be able to hold my gaze for too long. If that makes sense. Toma! Okay, we haven't gotten to Toma yet. We haven't gotten to him yet. You'll see where I put him. Aloy should have been a tall woman character. Yeah, I think so too. Like, I think she had the potential to be sexy. I do. But they made her like, yeah, they made her like the same height as, not that height should like, you know, but like it's a preference thing, you know. Some people like shorter people, some people like taller people. I'm not saying like I like taller people, like, and that's it, but you have to have like a lot of redeeming factors, and you'll see like with there's a bunch of characters down here that I would put up here, even if they're short. Ayo? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not the only one questioning if you're straight. You know, like before I played Genshin, I was very sure I was straight. I'm pretty sure I'm straight though. Like, it's just Genshin characters, they do things to me. Hu Chao can step on me. Yeah, she'd be a shorty, but she can step on me too. Homie, yeah. That's true. Oh, wait. Toma is right up. Okay. Alright, for Homa. I mean, wait, what am I talking about? Toma, not Homa. Alright, Toma. You know, like, when I first saw his trailer, like, because they played his trailer a lot on YouTube, I kept on getting his trailer, but I didn't know, like, he was a 4-star guy. I seriously legit thought he was a 5-star. I did. And I was like, he's hot, I like him. Like, he's, I don't know, like, the thing is, he looks kind of like blonde child. He does, but like his like he's the fixer of Inazuma, right? Like he's kind of like the Kamisato clan's kind of, you know, homie guy. And he is their housekeeper though. But like it seems that his identity kind of extends a little beyond that. And he's good friends with a lot of characters. So like he seems like he has like a really great personality. Like I would really want a friend like that. Like he would make you feel very safe. And like I don't know, like I'm not the kind of person who gets attracted to bad boys. And I think Homa is I keep on telling him Homa. I think Toma is a very good boy. So I would put him up here, and he's good looking. He's good looking enough. So I thought he was a 5-star, okay? Yeah. Alright, and then I'm gonna totally like contradict myself and what I just said, because I'm gonna put somebody else up there. Alright, and then okay, these are children. We're just gonna stick them down here. I'm sure you already know why, because they're super cute. Sayu is the character that pulled me into Genshin. Like a friend showed me like a trailer of Sayu. I'm like, I'm in, count me in. Show me the hole, I'll jump. Cause she was so freaking cute, you know? Like I'm pretty sure like that's how a lot of people get their friends into Genshin, especially if they're girls. Like if they're into this cute kind of character, you know? It's easy to like pull us in. This is the way he trap us by showing us cute things. And then we just can't help it. Oh my, yeah, my mind is like overtaken by that weapon. Toma with Homa, yeah, that's true. That works too. Now I have Toma. I have him. But like, you know, unless I go fishing again, I might not use him. I might not raise him. But like, you know, one day I hope I'll get to like the one day where like I have so much resources, I have nothing to do with them because all my characters are 90, and then I'll finally get him to 90. I hope that day comes. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people who started Genshin in like, you know, very early on the first day, they've probably gotten there already, but like me, I'm broke and running out of everything. So like I'm far away from that, at least at this point. Only thoughts about Homa. Yeah, to the point where I keep calling Toma Homa. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Sayu is very cute. Sayu is very cute. Alright, Yoimiya. See, this is why I put Cookie down here, because she reminds me so much of Yoimiya, and I really like Yoimiya. Like, I don't like Yoimiya as much as these people up here. But like she's so charming. Like she's so charming. She's such a charming person. Like if I had a friend like that, I would be glued to them. Because I would never be able to escape the charisma. I like Yoimiya. What are you talking about? I would give them flowers. Like I would adore them. That's what it means to give them flowers. But I would not simp them like to this degree.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
she's down here, meaning I really like them, but like I don't have like a million pictures of them on my phone. And then this one would be like, I probably married him. Hey, Killer Bunny, welcome in. How's it going? I like Yoimiya. Do not spread falsity. I like her. Yeah, I do like her a lot. I did her, hey, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Ari Akari. Welcome in. Welcome to the family. Yeah, you know, like when I was doing Yoimiya's story quest, like, I don't know, like, the way she gets along with kids, it's like, I want to be a kid, I won't play with her. She's like a, I don't know, she's somebody who has like really high EQ, you know what I mean? And like, I really appreciate people like that, like very high EQ. Like she's like the social beast. Clip that. Okay, we shall all do a spiritual. No, not all, but just me. I do a spiritual clip dive. Plop. John Lee from the top of the list gonna dive down to John. No, he's staying up there. He's staying up there. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, I fell in love with Yoimiya. Like the thing is, she'll tell them lies, but like it'll be such wholesome lies. I mean, I don't know. You can lie to me all day, Yoimiya. But you know, it's like from the bottom of her heart, like she can do no harm. She won't hurt a fly. You know, she's just so wholesome. You know, like the thing is, there's a lot of similarities between her and Amber. But like the thing is, like I don't know why I like Yoimiya so much more for some reason. But like not that Amber is not a good character. Not that I don't like her. You know, I think Genshin characters are, you know, I think like Hoyoverse knows how to make characters. Like this is the first game I've ever played where like I bonded. I felt like I freaking emotionally bonded with this many characters. It's kind of overwhelming, and that's why we continue playing, and that's why we're basically like, I don't know. Yeah, we're kind of trapped because of these pixels. These people that aren't real, but we feel like they are real. Yoimiya is like the friend you want. I know, like whoever does the writing for like some of these story quests, it's like they probably like have a degree in psychology. I swear they're manipulating us. They are. They like play into like our like insecurities and our need to feel loved and like our loneliness, and then they just like pour it all into these characters. It's like, roll for me. You know, like it's if you think about it, it's very shady and very predatory, but I can't help it. I like these characters so darn much. It's like you read a novel and you really like that character. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah, it is. It's the energy she gives. She's a great character. Limit breaker? Yeah. Like she'll push you and then it'll be for your own good. And then like when she finally breaks through, like how she pushed that dude in her well, I don't even remember that dude's name. But like she pushed that dude to the brink. We're like, okay, fine, I'll have it your way, Yoimiya. And then like he got something out of it, and then it was so wholesome. I wanted to cry. You know, I wish it's like the friend we always want, you know, to tell us to our face that we're like scumbags. You know, but they'll say it from like the bottom of their heart for like the hope that we'll be a better person. Yeah, I actually do have a friend like that. I actually do. I'm very blessed. Oh, right. Okay, Kazuha. He's up here. He's up here. All right. He's the Kazuha's the first shorty up there. Like, I say that in an endearing way. Like, he's I love his outfit. I love his hair. I love his personality. He's very poetic. Like, he's got the artistic side, you know. Yeah, I really like, I don't know, like, there's a lot of people who like try to get in touch with their artistic side and their creative side, like the side that's not just rational and practical, and like, you know, and that kind of person is very very charming. Like, they're the philosophers, the poets, the artists. They could be starving, I don't care. You know, it's like you know for a fact that these people, they care more about certain things that like I don't know how to put it. Like, if you probably have a friend like that like, you feel like they're living their life very meaningfully, and certain things matter more than, like, you know, the daily 9-to-5 job, the money in their wallet, like how many I don't know, like there's some things in their life that matter more than like the material. And then like you know, like, some people will say it's wasting time, but like, you know, they won't have regrets when they die. They've been places, they've wandered, you know. It's very inspirational. And he reminds me of that kind of friend, that they're just doing their own thing, but they don't regret it. They're throwing it all on the line. They left behind a whole bunch of stuff. I think the music is going well with this too. This rant. Yeah, but I think like the reason why I like Kazuha is like more than, it's not that shallow, because he just reminds me of somebody I know, maybe. But we're talking about simping, so like he's good looking too. That's it's like a bonus. It's like a bonus. Like, the thing is, he's kind of like, yay, like, he's got so much redeeming qualities that like I can't help but put him up there. All right, the next one, my daughter. Okay, so this is definitely one of those characters that I would not simp for in a romantic or sexy way. Even though it's kind of weird, it's kind of bizarre. Like her outfit is kind of revealing if you really think about it, but like I can never think of her like that. Never. Like, I would feel like, get your dirty eyes off my daughter. If like people actually do that, but like that's your thing, you know. How old is she? She's not that young. I mean, she's an adepti. Maybe she is young. Maybe she was just born like 18 years ago. My Genshin update finished. Oh, nice. Yeah, but like the maintenance will go on for quite a bit. Yeah, like, you can stare at her. You're allowed to admire and appreciate her beauty and her cuteness, but like, if you turn dirty and I see it in your eyes, I will slap you. So like, she's up here. I love her to bits, but like, not that way. Not that way. All right, Ayaka. Hey, Arataki Ito, the one and only. Welcome in. How's it going? Hi. Welcome in. I hope the wait is treating you well. Ayaya. Yes, Ayaya-san. You know, like, the thing is, like, about Ayaka, alright, this might be a surprise, but she's up here with her brother. Like, okay, let's put the Kamisato gang together. I don't know what it is about this family. I need to join them. You know, like the thing is, like I've been waiting for her for so long that the first time like I started to like want to wait for her to pull her was really just like because she was a strong character. I got to use her in a like a limited time event, and I really enjoyed like how strong she was. I did, like that was the rational me though, but like she's got so much else like going for her, and like at that point I hadn't taken her story quest yet, you know, and then like she's got white hair going for her, you know, and she's got like the long high ponytail that gets me too. And then like I like her outfit. I do like her outfit. Like aesthetically, she's very pleasing. I like what I see. But like, okay, so like the thing is, simping takes more than that though. I think like your character, like I think lore even has something to do with that too, because like, you know, Jonley wouldn't be up there if not for lore also. But like Ayaka, like when I took her story quest, yes, the one where she like has her socks in the water, that one, yeah, like the thing is like, especially in like the Chinese Weibo, people like give her a lot of like stupid remarks, like she was made for like a certain type of player, like the really lonely kind. I'm like, what? That's her charm, you know. If she like goes out, if they write her to go out her way where like she's just looking for her soulmate, or she's just looking for a really close friend because she's been really secluded, that's her charm, you know. She's just a bunch of pixels, and if she fills in that void in my soul, I'm gonna give her credit for that, you know. You know, and like she is also like one of the, like, it's weird, like I guess there are like certain people out there that I guess they want to see her as like they want to meet a girl like that, or a boy like that, to like, oh, I've been waiting for you all my life, where have you been, can I like dance for you? Like I get it, but like I see myself in her. I don't know how rare that is, because like some people think she's like one-dimensional, and I think that's very unfair. She's just a very layered onion. And she needs to, like, here I go with the food parallels again, like she's just waiting for somebody who's like willing to understand her and not just call her boring. You get what I mean? And like, you know, like it's weird, like the minute I went through her story quest, I was like, you'll be mine, Ayaka, I will treasure you. So like, it's kind of weird that she is the friend I would want, and I also see myself in her, like she's like a mirror. So like it's kind of interesting because she is very lonely. Now I bet you all of us have those moments where we're very lonely and just want somebody to freaking dance for us. So like she's up there for a lot of reasons. Like I would say like those reasons are a little more than like how good she looks. Yeah, it's like it's more on the sentimental side, if I have to admit it. She's been missing a Miss Splitter. She is. Okay, yeah, that is true. She's missing Miss Splitter, but you know, we're not gonna dwell on that. You know, because she's not Jonley at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm very biased. I admit it. I do not treat my characters equally. Oh wait, Rosaria. I'm very on the fence about Rosaria too, but it's not to the degree of like Cookie. Like she doesn't have like a scheme, like a color scheme that I don't like. But then there's nothing wrong with her really, you know. Like she's designed very well, and like the way she's designed fits her personality, and I love her personality. So like, she's up here, but like I kind of don't know why she's not up here, but I don't know why she's up here instead of down here. So like she's kind of like, I put her here, it's kind of vague. But I think like she gets a lot of bonuses from her no nonsense. I will not, like, you know, I will not overtime. Like her personality is a big bonus. Like it's very, very big. Oh yeah, I think I have a finger on it. So like she's a very aesthetically pleasing person. I don't know, I kind of want to pull her down here because I don't dig her. I dig her design, but like not that much. So I guess she would stay up here because she would be like Kujo Sarah. Like I dig her as much as I dig Kujo Sarah, but like her deal is like she's kind of like my idol. She's like the kind of woman I want to be. Cause I'm a bit of a yes man. I'm a pushover. I'll admit it. Like I've got my issues. So like I've got boundary issues too. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I still have loads of boundary issues. And it kind of made me miserable. I have trouble saying no. And like I've had friends tell me honestly that I'm too nice, but it's not like a good thing. It's not a good thing. Cause I will end up like biting off more than I can chew. And then I will like it's not good for like, say if I accept 10 invitations, I end up going to none because I can't handle it. But then that's because I can't handle saying no to people. And it's not good for me or to my friends. And I end up being like a chronic flaker. So like, it's kind of like a self-defense mechanism that like bites you back in the butt. And it's a big struggle. Like I struggle with it every day now. But like at least now I know that it's a big problem. So like somebody like Rosaria that has no problem saying no and setting her boundaries. Like she wouldn't let people get away with shit, you know? So like it's like I kind of like idolize her. So like it's more than like she's hot. She's actually got really good qualities. Like I know she's not a real person. But like we probably have like people in real life that are like her, right? I haven't met a lot of them. I do have like a couple friends that are like better at that we can learn from, but they're not Rosaria. Like Rosaria's kind of like the extreme of that. But like it is very nice, especially if you can watch and learn to be more like them in like a good way. I'm getting very sentimental here. We're turning this like way too serious. All right, let's try to get through this a little quicker. Gosh, it's like 5 o'clock. I thought I would like maybe we'll do like 2 tier lists, like tops. We'll do like the Genshin characters as food. That'll be because I had to get going at 5:30 to start like making dinner. So like I won't be here the whole time, but I'm not sure. Like I take a long time, so I'll probably stop the stream. And if I come back, I'll come back as a new stream. Albedo. After I didn't think much about him, but like after the Shadows Amid Snowstorms, it was with Susbedo. I guess I would put him up here. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm getting thirsty. This tier list is making me thirsty. Like actually thirsty. Alright, Ganyu. Ganyu. What did I say about her? Ganyu is a workaholic. Like I don't know much about her. I did take her her story quest. She's also one of those characters I kind of see myself in, but then not really. I do like her. I think her outfit. I don't know. It's like she has a very similar outfit to Shenhe, but I like Shenhe's outfit tons more. I can't say why. It looks like cloud retainer took like a outfit and like split it into two. Like each character gets like like one piece. It's weird. But like Ganyu, she has blue hair. Like, we're not talking about Kit at all. We're not talking about how strong they are. Like, we're not talking about any of that. But like, I don't like her Kit because she's an archer. But we're not going to talk about that. So that can't really be like a demoting factor or like a redeeming factor. So like, all she's got is her personality, which I find very humble and hardworking, and her blue hair. That's honestly not a lot to go off of, because I don't know her very well. But she's very loyal. All right, let's go. Xin Yan. You know Xin Yan, I think I've done this like I think I've mentioned it in like another quiz before. Not a tier list, a quiz. And then like I don't know where I put her, but she's down here. You know why? Because of the spikes. She reminded me of like a phase in my life where I was into like spikes. Like I bought shoes with spikes. I bought like headbands with spikes. It reminded me of that. I don't want to remember that. But like other than that, she's really cute, you know. So it's kind of like Cookie. Like I love her design. She's very unique. She's a very unique character. But like the spikes. It's kind of like the eggplant scheme. But like I don't know her enough. I've not raised her, and I haven't really heard any of her voice lines. I've met her a little, and she's really, like, her personality seems very cute. But, like, I don't know. But, like, there's not a lot for me to go off of. So, like, she's down here with Kokomi, and I really do like Kokomi. And I do like Cookie. I do plan, if I can, I would like to get Cookie too. So like these three, I feel like I'm doing them injustice, but this is really just as honest as it can be. Like I don't this entire tier list is like here, let me switch that, because they're not all children down here. Let's change that. No simping allowed. No simping. Yeah, it's just no simping. I love them. I love them, but they need to be protected. Okay, so that's how I see Xinyan. And then Diona, she's down here too. Yeah, these are like my rice. I don't know. Like I don't have a single Diona fan art in my phone, so she's not up there. But there's nothing about her that like rubs me the wrong way. So like she's not here. Kick a dance. I have a dancing animation too. Yeah, I need to do that every time you guys like play a song. I rarely use this. Like I use the stretching one once in a while when you play like the posture, but like I don't use the dancing one all the time. The one I use most is like this one. Oh yeah, there's another one. This one. Yeah, I rarely use these. Alright. Alright. The actual child. Nah, he's not. Like, I haven't done his story quest, so I don't know how he is with his family, but I heard he's really nice. He's really good to his brother. And he's really loyal to the Tsaritsa. Loyalty does, like, you know, like loyalty gets you down here. It's not that big of a boost. But you know what else gives like a really big boost? Being my first 5-star. Hey, he's hot too. Okay, it's okay. We can admit that. He's tall and handsome. Because we're allowed to be shallow, because that's what this tier list is all about. Thanks for the lurk, Blue. I hope the waiting treats you well. All right, Xingqiu. Okay, so if Xingqiu in the Genshin characters as food tier list, Xingqiu would be like up there. But Xingqiu, his haircut,
And the crowd goes wild!
oh my gosh! Thank you for the raid, Viv Basil. Wait, Basil, Viv Basil. Welcome in. How's it going? Hey, thank you for the drops and the follow. How's it going, newcomers? Welcome in. Hiya. Welcome in. How's the wait going? Tell me how your stream went. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Hello. Well, a little bit about me. My name is Rainy. I play mostly Genshin. I've dabbled in a little bit of Ni no Kuni lately, but like I'm basically like exclusive Genshin player. I've been so like my name is Rainy Plays Games, but like I only play Genshin. So like we're basically here just waiting for 2.7. And if you're waiting for 2.7, I hope my stream makes the wait a little more bearable. we're just doing like a simping tier list right now. Based on how much I simp for these characters. As you can see, we're like more than halfway through. But like this is the first tier list, and we're still on this tier list, so that's just a little warning about how much I rant. But welcome everybody. I hope you find yourself comfortable in this stream and enjoy your stay. Welcome everybody. Honestly, same. I only play Genshin, but every now and then I play a different game. I love Jolly having his own tier. Yeah, he's by himself. He's like he can't even see like the second rank from where he's standing. he's that far off.
I will have
Pizza!
Pizza! You have been summoned, Pizza. Yeah, he's in his own. Like if you hang out here enough, you'll know how big of a simp I am. All right, Xingqiu. Oh wait, I was talking about Xingqiu. Okay, if he were a food, he would be like A tier, like SS tier. But here, because of his regretful haircut, I don't really dig his outfit either. So he's gonna be down here. I love him, but he doesn't have a lot going for him, enough for me to simp for him. Xiao, okay, Xiao is like the second shorty up here. He's like, you know, like he's got like the sad backstory, you know, the sad backstory, and he's blue. He's got blue hair. It's kind of greenish, but he's got the same hair color as me. It's kind of like a teal color. I love like teal. Like hair color means a lot to me in terms of Genshin characters. Like that could get you very high up in my tier list, just having the right hair color. Alright, Xiaoling. Alright, she also has blue hair, but like it's not the kind of blue that I like. But she's very cute. But she's also kind of like Will she turn my head though? Will she turn my head on the street? Like, you know that one meme, right? The really old but like popular meme where like the guy like turns his head on the street. Like, I'm that guy. But will I turn my head for Xiangling? I don't know. Like, if I gotta be very honest, she's probably down here. Like, I probably have like too many friends that like give off Xiangling vibes. That was like, you're my homie. I can't simp for you. I don't know. Aether, I think both of the twins are like that. I do enjoy his design a little more than Lumine. But, will he turn my head? Will he turn my head? I don't know. I don't think so. Sucrose too. Sucrose. She has nice hair color though. She does. I don't know. She'll probably turn my head. But I don't know how. She'll probably like hold it for like, I don't know, for like a minute. She'll probably get that look from my boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever I'll have. Alright, Razor. Wolf Boy. Let me see. Wolf Boy. No, like, I put Goro down here, so like I guess it kind of makes sense if I put Razor down here, because I don't have much thoughts about Razor at all. Like, he's very cute. Like, cute as in like cute. Like the same cute as Sayu. So I think, I don't know, like he seems very young too, but like it has nothing to do with how short he is. Like, he seems like actually young. Like, it would feel wrong of me to like simp for him in that way. But then I put Yanfei up there for like the same reason, where I was like, I simp for her, but not in a, like, I simp for Yanfei like a proud parent. Like, I get so giddy when I find like really nice fan art of Yanfei. I'm like, oh, my daughter's finally getting the appreciation she deserves. But like, that's like, it's like almost on par with like romantic simping in like how much I do it. So like, I'm like an extreme Yanfei simp, like in that way. But the way I simp for Yanfei, like, it could apply to any of these characters, but not to the same extent. Like, I don't do that much simping. I will not do that much simping for them. So let's just put them in here. Gotta be honest with ourselves. Chi-Chi. So like, I think that's how I would explain if I simp for any of the child characters. Like, we're not talking about how many times we lost the 50-50 to these characters. Because that would affect it too, you know? That would affect it. But I haven't gotten a single Chi-Chi. I've got mostly Monas and Jeans. So like, Chi-Chi hasn't burned me in that way. I can be pretty level-headed with her. She is very cute though. So I will put her in, I'll put her here. Like, I will simp for her in the same way I simp for Yanfei, but not quite to that extent. Like, I'm like a total like proud mom when it comes to Yanfei. Like, no, she'll be like up here. She'll be like the first person up there. Alright, Noelle. Okay, I think Noelle is down here. I don't know much about her. I kind of like missed the bus entirely. But like, it's not like she's designed poorly or like she's not sweet enough, because she is very sweet. But like, it's not enough to make me simp, you know? Alright. Yeah. Okay, I'll turn my head for them, but they might not hold it for long enough. Ningguang. Okay, Ningguang is a hard one. The thing is, like, I think she makes like a very nice aesthetically pleasing couple with Zhongli. And like I explained, like, Zhongli, like the way I simp for Zhongli surpasses romance. Like, I might not even see him as like a person. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like Ganyu when it comes to Zhongli. Like, for Rex Lapis. It's like, you know, it's like it's like it's a mixture of a lot of things, especially because of its lore. But like, Ningguang she's sexy, you know. So like, but do I like her that much? I don't really simp for her that much, but I do have a couple like fan art, you know. So like these people, I don't have much fan art, so I'll put her in here just to be like honest to the amount of fan art I have of her on my phone. But she's a good looking character. She should have been a 5-star, honestly. She should have. They did her dirty. What? What? It's not kinky, okay? It's not. Alright, Mona. Okay, Mona. I lost too many 50-50s to you. You go down here. Lisa. Alright, like, Lisa is like the... You know, like, the thing is, like, Lisa... She's a good-looking lady. She is. She's got some great assets. But, like, the thing is... She's not my type. You know, like, I don't know how to put it, you know? She's not really my type. So, like, no simping allowed. For her, at least. I know, this is probably a shocker for a lot of you. She's no simping. We will respect her. Alright, Klee. She's, I think she's with, I don't know, should she be up here or down here? I like her a little more than Chi-Chi. I do have fan art of her though. I admit that I do have. She's just that cute. Yeah, she is that cute. Okay, let's be honest with ourselves. We can't lie to ourselves. Okay, she's up there for the same reason as Yanfei. We simp for her, but not in that way. Get your head out of the gutter. Yeah, Lisa can electrocute any of you, but like I'm immune to that. Yeah, she'll just, I don't know. I'm like a block of rubber. I'll just deflect that electro. Hey, come to think of it, there's no electro characters up there. Why is that? I have no idea. Maybe I don't know, like... No, there is. There's Yay. She's electro. Yeah. Oh wait, Raiden's going up there too, by the way. But she's like the last one. Yeah. We gotta be faster than this. Okay. Keqing. Okay, Keqing. You know, like, I feel very weird putting her here, but like, for me, all she's got going for her is her hair color and her cat ears, and maybe like I see a little, I don't know how much of myself I see her. Very, very little, but I see a little bit of myself. And I see a little bit of a dear friend of mine in her. I do. And then, that's why she's up here. Yeah, that's why she's up here. But like, I don't actually have, I don't have a single fan of her in my phone. So she's staying here. That's gonna be very, being very honest here. Yeah, this has nothing to do with like usability, team comps, or like how well she does in like certain Genshin areas. This is just shallow. This is a shallow simping tier list. Okay, Kea. Okay. Kea. I don't know. Is he down here or down here? He's actually pretty low on my tier list. Is he here? But like, I think he's down here. Like he'd be like the friend I'd really want. He's hot, but he's like the kind of hot friend that I want to stay platonic with. I'll be very honest. If I had a friend like that, I would like my red flags would be like waving everywhere. I would be really insecure with them, but like I would enjoy their company because they're super fun to be around. I think that would be Kea if I had a friend like that. I don't know. Do I have a friend like that? I think I do, but they're girl, and they don't like girls. So like, I don't know. I do have a friend like that, but yeah, she's a girl and she doesn't like girls, so that's good. All right, Jean. Okay, she's like, I don't know. Jean is like the big sister I would want, and she does remind me of my big sister. But do I? I think I do have like a couple fan art of her. I have a lot of Genshin pictures on my phone. I think she would be here though. I like her, but like not enough to like sip hardcore. Okay, Fischl would be down here. I don't know. Like I don't get electrocuted by her. Like she's aesthetically she doesn't hit me as hard. What? What? He is tall and he is hot, Kea. Yeah, I do admit that, but you know. I think he's the only tall and handsome character that's like this low in the tier list. um, that's a weird question. Like he's a talking crow for goodness sake. He has like a I don't know, he has a weird voice. But like it's not unpleasant. But like, I would want to see Oz as a person. I think he would have a very cool character design. I bet you there's like fan art floating around like Oz in person form. You know, I've seen like a whole bunch of Dvalin in person form, Andreas in person form, Ajdaha in person form. Like it's a rabbit hole down there. It's a rabbit hole. All right, did Luke, Batman of Mondstadt. Where will we put him? We put him. He's got the red hair. Do I like red hair? I kind of do like red hair. He's got the drip. His personality is kind of. I mean, he's got the same. I don't know. His personality is very similar to Jolie actually. I don't know. He's pretty high out. He's pretty hot. I don't know. Like, but I dig him and I dig him and Jean as a couple. But like that's just shipping. That's not really. But individually, I still like him. But like they could have done better with his hair in game. He needs that floofy hair. And if they ever give him the high ponytail, I think I would sit for him a lot better, a lot more. Master Dilute, yeah, he is hot. He's tall. Okay, Tongyun, he's got the blue hair. That elevates him up here at least. But I don't know much about him, and like I haven't done his hangout or anything, but like that video of him with that trailer with him and Shana, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. It is so cute. Yeah, I think he's getting a skin. I don't know what is that skin, but I hope he gets like a high ponytail. All right, we got like 7 left. We got 7 left. Okay, we don't need to explain this. Okay, he's too precious. We need to protect him at all costs. Beta. Okay, she's my first 4-star, so she's special. But like, I don't simp for her. I don't simp for her that much. Babada. Alright, she's down here. She's precious. We must protect her. Same with Amber. We love her. She's very sweet. Very sweet. But I don't simp for her. That's just my honest words. Venti is I don't know. Like Venti is like he's a very funny character. I like his design, but like I have fan art of him. I do have fan art of him, but like I don't know how to put it, you know? Like I don't simp for him, but like I do have fan art. Okay, Hu Chao, she's up here. I love her. You know, like one of the it's weird because like when you think ships, you mostly think like romantic ships, but like father-daughter ships are very wholesome too. I like these two, like the Wangsum Parlor duo. They make a really good team, and it kind of bleeds into their gameplay. I know I'm not supposed to be talking about gameplay in a shallow simping tier list, but like it's true. Like they go so well together, and like her charm, she's very charming by herself already, and then but like the interactions between these two make it even charminger. You know, it's so cute. Alright, Raiden is up. No, is she up? No, Zhongli's on his own. No one will join him over there. Alright, she's going up here because do I even need to explain this? Do I? I mean, this is kind of obvious. I mean, if you can't see it, are you blind? Alright, maybe there are people out there that really don't like her as much, but like you are I will respect that, and you are valid. But like I'm pretty sure a lot of us that do like her, we can kind of see eye to eye. So like I don't know, do I really need to explain this? Like she's hot, okay? She's hot. I have a lot of fan art of her. and like if I have to narrow it down, it's like she's got like that contrast between like her identity and like her personality as A. And like on the shallow end, I love her big chunky braid. I don't know, like her and Shenhe get to me because of that braid. I don't know why it's like I don't know why it's that powerful of a of a push, but I like the braid. Like we're being very shallow here, so all right, we're done with this one. Why did it take us like 2.5 hours to get through one tier list? I have no idea. But we're finally done with this one. Now we can kick oh wait, I should probably take a screenshot of this, right? Yeah, let's take a screenshot of this.